Hello and welcome to Southside News Today. It's Tuesday, March 16th. I'm Chuck Vipperman reporting. Southside News Today is brought to you by Guns, Gear, and Ammo, Route 58 Cascade, and by Shanks Associates, engineers, surveyors, and planners. Say hello to the Danville Otterbots. The group running Danville's entry into a new summer wooden mat baseball league announced the team's new name this morning and their logo. General Manager Austin Cheer says they got hundreds of suggestions that pretty much ran the gamut.
We instead pulled several common themes and concepts to build an identity completely unique to Danville and the South Side. The name, the logo, the colors, the font, all of it was designed to make every member of our community proud to call us their home team. For the first time in 27 years, our team identity will represent us, not the nickname of a big league club.
Now, they decided to combine several of these suggestions into a single mascot and other imagery, which captures the very different faces of Danville's past, present, and future.
The playfulness and symbolism of the River Otters, and the future of STEM education and new industry across the South Side. Our primary blue is designed to honor the Dan River and highlight the role it played in building the tobacco and textile industries that define Danville for generations.
The Danville Otterbots will begin play June 3rd at American Legion Field at Dan Daniel Park. The Danville Braves are no more. The Appalachian League folded after a massive reorganization of minor league baseball. Well, sounds like Pittsylvania County residents will avoid a tax hike. The proposed 2021-22 general fund budget presented this afternoon by County Administrator David Smitherman. It proposes a level real estate tax rate of 62 cents. Smitherman says the $71 million budget's $2 million more than last year. He says increased collection of personal property taxes helped balance the books.
What we hypothesize is that when the government checks go out, people buy cars. And personal property is basically vehicles, personal transportation.
And Smitherman says sales tax revenues are up also thanks in large part to the internet.
People buying goods from Amazon and it being delivered to their home, and recent legislation in the past 18 months that delivered that tax generated not from the place the goods come from, but where the place it's delivered. And I think the rural counties are largely benefiting from that.
The budget includes a state-mandated 5% pay hike for constitutional office workers. It's official. Lighthouse closed today on the former Sky Valley Foods property on Cane Creek Boulevard. The estimated $20 million sale covers the Industrial Development Authority's debts on the property. Lighthouse opened its first East Coast production facility there 2 years ago. They're investing $46 million, planning to hire 160 workers at the 48,000-square-foot refrigerated warehouse. Lighthouse makes refrigerated foods warehouses in U.S. and Canada. Sova Health Danville held a drive-by parade yesterday to mark the dedication and professionalism of their frontline workers and their first responders 1 year after the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. A year ago yesterday, Sova Health opened up their Incident Command Center. A hospital spokesperson says they wanted to remember and celebrate all the hard work, dedication, the happy and the sad times they've had over the past 365 days. Well, in the meantime, the daily dashboard report from State Department of Health shows 3 new COVID-19 deaths in Danville. 121 deaths in the city now, 74 in the county, total of 195 since the pandemic began. Now, the local positive test rate is down to 7%, its lowest level since September. Meantime, State Department of Health today announced that the Danville, Pennsylvania Health District is moving to Phase 1C for COVID vaccination eligibility. Only a handful of localities in Virginia are getting this permission. Phase 1C includes more essential workers, including those in the energy, construction, food services, and other fields. Pretty much amounts to more than half of the local population. Danville, one of 3 vaccination mega sites, the former J.C. Penney's at Danville Mall. They hope to dish out 3,000 shots a day. Danville Regional Airport wants to remind folks of the larger role they're playing in the new local economy. They released a new promotional video today highlighting what they're doing to boost tourism and economic development. Danville Regional Airport Commission helped develop this video, which includes aerial photography and interviews with local representatives.
We are very excited about the future at VIR as we are aspiring to bring more upscale lifestyle events to the racetrack. And with the addition of the Caesars Casino and all that it's bringing to Danville, including the upgrades to the airport, both of those will enable us to achieve our aspirations.
Danville City Council is balking at a request from Goodwill Industries for tax-exempt status. The newly reorganized Goodwill of the Valleys store on Westover Drive is assessed at over $1 million. Their annual real estate taxes to the city just under $10,000. But Councilman James Buckner says Goodwill is not 100% tax-exempt in other cities where they're operating.
I'd like to see if we could get a little bit more in line with what everybody else in the region is doing. Instead of just going 100%, waiving it 100%, I think we should maybe discuss what Roanoke's doing and see if that helps us more, helps them more, just to discuss it and figure out where we need to be with it.
Council voted unanimously to table the idea and take it up later. Well, the wacky high school football season just got a little wackier today. The GW Eagles were originally scheduled to host the Bassett Bengals on Friday, but Bassett reported a positive COVID test and had to shut down for 2 weeks. However, they'll still get the game in. It's been rescheduled for Tuesday, March 30th. It'll be sandwiched in between 2 Friday games at Magna Vista and at home against Halifax. That means the GW Eagles are going to play 3 games in 8 days. Play ball. Right now, let's look at the positive side of life. With today's Live Positive, here's Dr. Joey Fawcett.
I'm Dr. Joey Fawcett, coaching you to live positive and increase your positivity with greater joy so that you make a life worth living. Is your life like lasagna? My wife makes the best lasagna you've ever eaten. I watched her make it once. She prepares her sauce with all these secret ingredients that I can't tell you about or she'd have to kill me. You know what I'm saying? She mixes together all these different kinds of cheeses. Then she carefully layers all of these marvelous ingredients in her special lasagna dish. It's the layering that attracted my attention. You see, she puts a layer of noodles and then sauce and then all these cheeses, and she cooks it all together, layer upon layer until it's done. So while I smell the lasagna cooking, I realize that life is a lot like lasagna. Life layers stuff on you, right? Now, some of the stuff you ask for, you like those special ingredients. Other stuff you just don't, right? But you do get to choose much of your life's ingredients, and it all cooks together in your life until it's done. So what ingredients are you choosing for your life? What's cooking in your life? Choose positive ingredients to cook in you so that you live positive and make a life worth living. Coaching you to live positive today, I'm Dr. Joey Fawcett.
Thanks, Dr. Joey. Forecast calling for cloudy skies overnight. The lows down to 44. Another cloudy day in store tomorrow. A bit breezy at times. Highs around 62. And that's a look at Southside News Today. I'm Chuck Vitterman. Southside News Today has been brought to you by Guns, Gear, and Ammo, Route 58 Cascades, and by Shanks Associates, engineers, surveyors, and planners. I'm Chuck Vitterman. Have a great day.